I got to 30,000 power and control PC live in less than a week while giving myself a lot of restriction. And I'm going to show you what I did in order to achieve that milestone in 6 separate videos. Keep in mind that this is going to be on PC, so of course this is going to be taking place after the gear up patch. So this is going to include all of the gear crafting profession and all of the gear crafting stuff. And like I mentioned before, this is going to be live, so I streamed this whole journey and all the footage will be posted on my third channel starting May the 5th. All the way to May the 31st. So if you want to see everything there, I'll leave a link in the description down below for the whole playlist. And while you're all down there, make sure to drop a like for the amount of brain cells that I actually lost for the making of this series. Welcome to the 0 to 30,000 power rank series, day 1. Alright, let's get started. I started off like any new player, choosing a character, and of course, for no particular reason, I chose the knight. Picking out the knight, I immediately just started doing the tutorials. I didn't need to do it, but I did it anyway. And arriving at the end of the tutorial, I managed to see both the hero and Tostrom, who said something very interesting. This is not finished, Trovian. I'll see you in the Shadow's Eve event, because that's where I only appear. Excellent Trove lore right there. And by doing that, I finished up the whole tutorial. After finishing the tutorial, I went into the hub and I started immediately just doing what every new player should be doing, the Cubesley questline, making that my current objective. So, off to the Cubesley questline, which is just going to be simply reading the objective. I know this is 2024, reading more than 3 sentences is too much. So if you really don't want to read, even though it's literally right there, so just read. Anyways, this whole questline is going to be very important, not only for some very important resources, it also explains some very important stuff like gear crafting profession, which took like half of my vlogs when I actually made that, and delves, which I did at depot 27 at 305 power rank. Oh, you are the tough one. Aye. And I'm dead. Yeah, this boss took 5 minutes to kill. Which the quest wraps up by choosing your own adventure, which is going to be a lot of NPC are going to appear in the hub, and all you need to do is just talk to one of them, and that is going to complete this whole questline, granting you a 24-hour patron pass. Now, after completing the Cubesley questline, I did one of the most infamous and most important questline that you need to do, and the best progression questline for newer players, and that is going to be the Jamesley questline, making this my new objective. After grabbing the Jamesley questline, I got myself the 24 hours of patron pass, which again I took great advantage of because of this particular reason. Before I continue with this journey, I need to explain about daily and weekly bonuses for those who are just new to the game. In Trove, there's going to be bonuses depending on the day that you're playing, and also depending on the week that you're playing. You can check everything in the welcome menu. The one that I need to talk about mainly is going to be the 2 times EXP. For the whole week, you're going to get double EXP. And the reason I'm mentioning all of that is because I created this whole account, unintentionally of course, during a 2 times EXP week and while playing on Saturday, which is EXP day. So I was getting 2 times EXP plus bonus EXP, plus I was patron status, so I was getting 3 times the EXP or something like that. So yeah, I was just getting a lot of EXP, so I was leveling out really fast. Anyways, not only did I grab the Jamesley questline, I also grabbed some other questline which include the Celestial Quest for the Star Shard, very important for the Life Leech, and the gear crafting for the profession because it's going to be very important later down the line. Now, accepting everything, I immediately just started going into Uber 1 to start the whole Jamesley questline. Now, instead of explaining everything related to the Jamesley questline, because again, it's literally reading, I know, very difficult, here's just going to be some highlighted clips on some of the things regarding the Jamesley questline. So this one is the one that should grant you your first stellar gem. I got arcane, of course I do get arcane because that's just my luck. Let's see, so I got my stun burst. So now it's going into, let me just equip this, why not? Okay, the next step was to get to level 12, which I already got. Now I got my next gem. Total the Celestial. Is it now Constellation Keys? I can already just spend. Now I have the Major Star or Draining Kiss. Now I have the Strongest Life Leash. If you do have a fast group, then probably, yeah, some egg frags. So let me just go into the Shadow Tower entrance portal. I think this one is going to grant me a free Lunar Soul. Yeah. So a free Lunar Soul, which means it's a free Empower Gem and another Empower Gem over here. So let me just craft you. See what I can get. Bastion Key Fragment, of course. Another Magic Damage Gem. I'm literally on the worst luck ever. Level 20. That's pretty disgusting. Double EXP week with with patron status on a Saturday is no joke. First of all, do I have enough gem dust? I got 3,000. Let me level up to 10. 10. How to level up? I think I got more max health. God damn you, game. I should take this opportunity as well to level up my mastery. I got the new gem, the new fire gem. Open up the gems tab. Please be physical. Another magic damage gem. Of course it is another magic damage gem. Find the gem forge. Do I even have the resources to craft the gem forge? I did not. Please give me physical damage. Alright, more max health. 176k HP at 4.4k PR. That's just beautiful. Please be enough. I don't think it's enough. That's the problem. 3 power rank? Are you kidding me? So of course I didn't have the materials for the gem forge, so I actually just took a slight detour and went ahead and increased my mastery to mastery 20 and started selling a very important item that I got throughout the whole journey, the adventuring strongbox, which of course do get them by doing daily biome quests. I already have 2 adventuring strongboxes and I got a third one shortly after doing some of the other daily for more EXP. I put them down at 65,000 flux each and sold them one by one. While I was waiting, I tried to do some U8 topside. Did not work. And I'm dead. Now, I also need to point out that out of all 6 gems that I've gotten from the Gemsley questline, only one of them has physical damage. The other 5 has either magic damage or no damage whatsoever. Anyways, selling one strongbox, I bought the tentacle needed for the gem forge. So I was ready to craft the gem forge. I need fire gems. I was ready to craft the gem forge. So I crafted the gem forge, and in this step it wanted me to augment and reroll a gem. So I decided to reroll one of the gems that had no damage to see if I can actually just get some physical damage. Yeah, it was magic damage. Now, knowing that my damage was pretty good for a magic damage class, I decided to take a short break from the Gemsley questline and immediately started looking for all the alternatives to start increasing my damage. So what I did with the flux that I made from the strongbox, I bought the resources needed to increase my ring crafting, which I got it to rank 250, so I can get myself a stellar physical damage ring. With barely any options since I was level 23, I got another water gem slot. So I went into Uber 8 Water World and my first box was, well... Okay, we're talking. Now we're talking. It was double maximal health. But hey, at least it's physical damage. It rolled maximal health. Anyways, so I went back to topside to see if I can just manage to find myself some crystal gear. This happened. There's the crystal weapon. Hell yeah, let's go. And its attack speed. Oh, hell yeah. Crystal weapon, stellar ring, new gem. This should make Geo topside easier. By 2 ranged enemies. Why there's so many minions? I'm going to die. Never mind. 20 minutes have passed and I only managed to get myself a crystal face as alongside the weapon. At this point, I just thought it would just be better to go back into the Uber 7 Fireworld so I could continue the Gemsley questline. So I did, and it was going way better than expected. I unlocked the Candy Barbarian with the free starter class coin that you do get from the store for the subclass, and got myself a Radiant gem that was just better than the Stellar gem that I had in terms of damage output. And I was just getting a lot of gem dust doing the level 15 gem dust tactic. So I kept doing that for all of my gens, and I kept doing dungeons, which is required for the questline, which is a lot. And I got myself to level 26 and over 10,000 power rank in 6 hours of playtime. And by completing all of those quests, we are just reaching the end of the Gemsley questline, which is going to be once you to get yourself a class gem. So I went into the Uber 9 Everdive for the potential crystal class gem, which I realized later that you can get them in Uber 8, but we don't talk about that. And I just saw someone completing a Coliseum, I just joined them, and I got the class gem, which ended up being a crystal class gem. But it was a 2-star. But hey, it ended up replacing my fire and power gen with this class gem that had a lot of physical damage, which is very, very nice. And that concluded the Gemsley questline. Now I need to look out for that new objective. Since I wasn't level 30, I decided to make that my new objective. So after doing the whole gems to the questline and struggling to get myself a crystal hat, I went into Uber 6 to get myself to level 27 and unlock my first lesser cosmic gem slot, which it ended up turning into a shadow cosmic gem that turned out to be pretty decent in terms of damage. I also did some quick delving to get enough Energio to buy myself the 100 light banner that you get from the NPC. So after increasing my stat a little bit, I was pretty much unsure if I could try to take on a delve of depth of 73. So, never mind. I am OP. Yeah, very surprising, I know. Scratch that. Anyways, after almost losing that delve, which got me the materials needed, and I managed to craft myself one of the delve ally, which got me a pretty decent amount of damage and some light. And with light food, banner ally, new cosmic gem, I immediately just started going into Geotopside, grabbed the 5-star daily quest that you do spawn in Geotopside, and started looking for the crystal level 1 set with full attack speed on all pieces of gear while getting a lot of EXP. So of course, I will not be explaining how do I manage to do all of the dailies, so here's some highlights. Right. I mean, I could probably... Holy Jesus, that is a raid and a half. Well, thank you to the Altaria build crew. Thank you for the insane raid. That's level 28 and I'm about to die. Oh, oh, he, oh, oh. Oh, sold them out. Let's go. Oh, apparel. Oh, 10 force fragments. Yes. I don't know why I'm getting excited over 10 force fragments. But yeah, 10 force fragments still like 7k. If I'm being honest, that's actually a score. But I never thought in my life I would just go and be like, 10 force fragments, let's go. Give me Star Glint. Royal Tortoise. One. That's 100 points. 100 points, 100 points. This is 100 points. I think this one's 50. That is 100. That's 100. 100. Let me just get one Raging Raptor. Raging Raptor is 50. That's 42. I think I need one more level, and I should be able to get Martial Emblem. Yeah, I need one more level. I know how to do it. At least I would be able to get more than enough points to level up. So I am 43, so it means that I have over 10,000, which means that I can go into more. There we go, Martial Emblem at its finest. After seeing that Uber 9 was completely doable and me getting closer to level 30, my new objective is going to be now to get myself a full set of Stellar Gem, and of course, level 30 is going to be done during that grind. So I started doing Uber 9 Airwheel, got to level 29 and got my very first Stellar Gem. It was magic. Anyways, at this point, it was already 9 hours of being online and 9 hours of live stream, and I was just getting a little bit tired. So I decided to grind a little bit of Nitro so I can have them sold overnight, and yeah, that's pretty much what I did for the rest of the day. Yeah. And yeah, that was day 1. A lot of stuff happened in the 10 hours that I was online. I got for nothing to 13,000 power rank and strong enough that I can take on U9. I was also level 29 with a bunch of magic damage gem. Stay tuned for day 2 when the U9 grind starts and quite possibly the biggest case of John RNG happens, so look forward to that one. Now keep in mind that I'm going back over all of the footage. There is a lot. There's like over 60 hours of footage, so this is going to take a little while for me to continue. So do be patient with this series. It's going to take a little while for me to do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around as always. Leave a like, sub for my suffering, and also thank you for 5.2k subs. And I hope to see you guys next time. Take care and keep on hunting and stay tuned for day 2.